What's good, guys? Div Channel Guy back here with another video. I'm redoing the composite Blox roots versus composite bedwars characters, because in that video I watched it, right, and I realized that my voice wasn't good. Like when I was speaking, it was literally like my voice was literally getting muffled by something. I don't know what it was, and it really pissed me off because I spent so much time making that video. I was thinking about it all day. I was trying to get all the scaling because it's very hard to scale video game characters. I was trying to get all the scaling, all the information. When I finally did, I was like, okay, I have enough information to do this video and who will win in a fight. And now, bro, that my voice is getting muffled, I have to redo all this fucking thing. So, bro, if it's muffled again, I don't know what to say, guys. Anyways, guys, let's dive into it. So, composite bedwars versus composite bedwars versus composite. I'm a I'm a Blox roots characters. Who would win? Let me remind you. It's closer than you think. Anyways, so first the Blox roots scaling. As I was saying, this is practically a part two. Part two. As I was saying in the first video, if I don't know if you could hear me. But their most bosses in Block 2 are based off of One Piece. So like Greebeard is based off of Whitebeard. So meaning that all the feats the character that is based off of has is technically applicable to the character in Blox Root. So all the feats from Whitebeard are applicable to Greebeard, a character in the first like an NPC in the first sea, because that's practically what it's supposed to be anyway. It's applicable. Big cake queens, Big Mom's feats from One Piece are applicable to Cake Queen from Blox Fruits. So that's how it is, okay? That's the diverse scaling. Let's dive into it. First of all, each sea is a universe or a planet, however you want to say it. First sea, second sea, and third sea. These could all be separate universes, meaning that in the Blox Fruits cosmologies, there's three universes. You can actually because you can consider the first sea, second sea, and third sea as universes, right? Because if they weren't universes, then how come you need the sea captain to transport you there anyway? It's not Glaze. It's not Glaze. And the NPC Whitebeard and the NPC Greybeard has a fruit that is literally stated to be able to destroy the world, and he's a second sea NPC, meaning he should be able to destroy the first sea and the second sea. So the fact that the Blox Fruits character can defeat him already grants high universal levels of power. Because Greybeard can destroy first sea and second sea, because he has a fruit that can literally destroy the world. And on top of that, they're bosses that are stronger than him. So defeating that is already high universal levels of power. Now let's get him on. On top of that, a composite Blox Fruits character can literally create a dimension with the whole dimension and destroy that dimension just by disabling the portal fruit's attacks. It would practically destroy that dimension, granting universal level of power. Um, that's not all. One time in Blox Fruits, as I was saying, there was this hack, right? Right, we're with the Buddha fruit. With the Buddha fruit, I kept air jumping, right? I kept spamming the air jumps on my Buddha fruits, and I literally jumped all the way into space where I saw hundreds of stars. To see hundreds of stars, that means that a Blox Fruits character but technically can technically jump out of the solar system in seconds. In seconds, and Buddha fruit is one of the slowest, makes you one of the slowest in the entire game. So one of the slowest in the entire game. So even at a Blox Fruits character's slowest, we're already trillions of times faster than light because we're able to jump out of the solar system. I did it once. Like I enabled the Buddha fruit, right, and I kept on my air jumping until I was outside and then I saw this glitch, right. I went into the sky, right, and like I saw lots, like hundreds of stars. I jumped back down and ended up back on my island. And to survive that fall anyway, it's like solar system. And in the Blox Fruits cosmologies, there's three universes and two dimensions. So the first sea, second sea, third sea, the portal dimension players can create, and the dimension where you fight the Dobos in. The Dobos in. Rip Injure created all of this, and transcends the entire cosmology, making it multiversal. And that's just his NPC version. Players can still defeat players can still defeat him by themselves. And players can defeat an NPC Rip Injure, not the real Rip Injure, but his NPC version, which we're gonna be giving him the same feats anyway. Meaning, and on the top of that, meaning, after AP, the composite Blox Fruits characters scales to multiversal. High universal to multiversal. Now let's get speed scaling. As I said before, jumping on the solar system at its slowest scale to trillions of times faster than light. And most Blox Fruits characters can kill light users, which practically have the light fruit, which is FTL at the very lowest. And there are also hacks you can do to become faster than this anyway in Blox Fruits, like combining Race V4 with Leopard or something. I saw it one time. It gets you faster than light anyway. The Blox Fruits character on a low ball would scale to FTL plus. On a high ball, it's easily MFTL plus trillions of times faster than light. So overall, Blox Fruits characters AP, high universal to multiversal speed, MFTL plus, and this is composite. Composite. Anyways, let's go to the bedwars characters. Composite bedwars characters. Composite bedwars characters. So hold on. In bedwars, you can hold an unlimited amount of iron and blocks, right? There's technically no limit to how much a bedwars character can hold, meaning that they're holding an infinite amount of stacks of iron, wool, all that up, which is technically multiversal because it's infinite. Anything infinite scales to multiversal. I'm pretty sure that's how the tiering system works. And they have 8 slots, meaning they can carry 8 stacks of infinite things, right? Meaning that they can carry 8 stacks of infinite things, whether it's iron, wool, emerald, and diamonds, right? They have 8 stacks, meaning that they're theoretically holding 8 multiverses all at once for the characters. Cause there's no theoretical limit of how much they can hold, right? And making them scale to multiversal. As for making it so many overall, they could scale to like maybe multiversal to high multiversal to high multiversal. As for as for speed, their speed, they don't even really run fast. Sure, their speed could be hindered from carrying all those stuff, but even when you spawn in with no items, they still can't carry any. They still run at the same speed, so their speed is normal human level. So overall, who's winning? The Blox Fruits characters or the Bedwars character? Well, the Bedwars character might have more AP, strength, and endurance for being able to carry all those stuff. And on top of that, lifting strength could scale to AP anyway. Since technically, if you can lift a certain amount, should be able to punch at that same force. Anyway, winning another fight, bro. Well, I think it's the Blox Fruits character for obvious reasons. Even if the Bedwars character has more AP, how is the Bedwars character supposed to ever land a hit with human level speed compared to trillions of times faster than light, and speed equals force anyway. And the Blox Fruits character has so much more hacks. So much more hacks. They have access to every single fruit in the game. And with fruits like Love Fruit and Phoenix Fruit, they could just camp in the air. They could just camp in the air, keep attacking the Bedwars character. On top of that, the Bedwars, the bed, the sure the Bedwars. The only thing the Bedwars characters has over the Blox Fruits character is strength. But the Blox Fruits character doesn't just have strength over it. Has more durability, speed, and everything because it survived a fall from outside the solar system one time. Yeah, it can destroy other dimensions anyway, and is much more faster too. Is much more faster too. So yeah, Blox's characters is stronger because, let me explain again, has much more durability, being able to survive a fall from outside the solar system, right? Has much more endurance, has much more durability, and even though, and it'll practically one shot the bedwars character, because the bedwars character dies from normal swords. Blox's characters at this point could already destroy dimensions, defeat Rip Indra, which scales above the entire cosmology, and defeat Rip Indra, who scales above the entire cosmology. While bedwars characters can die into swords, dying to the swords. At this point, strength doesn't even do anything for them. Even being able to carry infinite slots of stone and iron and stuff, strength doesn't even do anything for them at this point. When the Bloxwood's character's strength is way above their durability, and of that speed and abilities to back it up. Overall, the Bloxwood's character wins low to mid diff. I said it would be closer than you think, but maybe this isn't actually close. Alright, anyways, guys. Peace out. Please like and subscribe and follow. Like and subscribe and hit the notifications, okay? See ya.